You guys remember back in the day when everything was unlockable? First thing that comes to mind for me is Titanfall 2's Stoic Colors. And Titanfall 2's level up system was based on the fact that you just kept playing and you unlock colors and you unlock calling cards and you unlock weapons, all that good stuff, right? And you would unlock these Stoic Colors through regenerations or prestige, and you just keep getting them, keep getting them, keep getting them. And I remember I got to Generation 10, Prestige 10, I suppose, and I got the Stoic Dark. That joint was all black. They had me looking like I was in opium. I thought that was really the toughest skin in that game. Nowadays, I think that would probably be locked behind money. Probably have to buy that. If we're gonna talk about unlocking stuff, we can take Call of Duty, the gold skins, and then take it a step further with Diamond, which I believe is unlocking it for everything. I'm not entirely sure. Don't quote me on that. I'm not a COD player, but I miss stuff like that, man. It seems like it's just everything cool. You gotta just buy now. You can't just earn it, and that's definitely intentional. We could even take Tekken 7's treasure battle, where you fought numerous CPUs and would rank up. I guess it's not really like a real rank up, but like you're not really good like that. But when you find the CPUs, you feel like you good like that. But that's not even the point. The point is that when you did treasure battle, you would get items for specific characters. Would it be the character you play? Maybe not, but you'd still be unlocking stuff. And if we look at Tekken 8 now, that doesn't exist. I mean, you have the currency to buy the items and stuff, but the selection and the amount of variation of items is minute compared to Tekken 7's options. If we go back to the shooters, getting certain gear in certain colors were sort of like a status symbol, right? Like in Call of Duty, you saw a dude with diamond guns, and let's take Black Ops 3. You see a dude with diamond guns and their operator is gold too, bro. That man is a gamer. That man is a gamer. That's dedication right there. And like I said, you probably can still do stuff like that in Call of Duties now, but Call of Duty is pretty much the only genre that's still doing that. And even Call of Duty has a battle pass when you have to buy it at full price. With the exception of Warzone, of course. Battle passes are everywhere, even the paid games. That's the craziest part to me, man. The games that cost so much money, like the games that are made by these AAA studios, Call of Duty, like I said, are still asking you to give them $10 more so you can make your character look a little cooler. Why can't I just look a little cooler from playing the game, dude? What happened? In Tekken's case, why does a fighting game need a battle pass? Explain that to me. Why does a fighting game need a battle pass? Even SF6 has a battle pass. For what reason? For what reason, dude? Why? Dude, Among Us has a battle pass. Like, we really got people out here paying money to make their character just look a little more sus. Make their character get a little pet next to him while he running around. What? Among Us? Are we serious? Dude, oh my goodness. And you know what I found out the other day? Pixel Gun has a battle pass. What are we doing? What happened? What happened to the game that I love? I remember back in the day, bro. I remember back in the day, like 2014, 2015, bro, that game was so fire. You could unlock everything. And then they were like, you know what? We need more money. You know what? We need to fill our pockets just a little bit more. Let's squeeze these 8-year-olds out of their... Whoa. Hold up. Okay, that sounds crazy. I was going to say let's squeeze these 8-year-olds out of their pants, but that sounds fucking nuts. What I mean to say is let's squeeze them of their wallets, and let's not say 8-year-olds. Let's just take their money, okay? But yeah, these games they don't need it. They straight up don't need it. I think progression is a lost form of achievement. Like progression in these games is not valued as much. Especially if it's a free game. I know they have to make money somehow, but like there was, I feel like there was like a shift in COVID where the aggressiveness of microtransactions just ramped up, and it's just every single game now just has to have microtransactions and has to have a battle pass that shows you, oh, look at all of these cool colors that you could get if you just give us $10. That's not that much, is it? Why can't I just get this from playing the game again? It's like, oh well, um, You want to look cooler than everyone, right? You're gonna have to pay. You're gonna have to pay. If you want to look cool, you have to pay. Like if you play Fortnite, bro, that's probably the worst offender, and also the reason why all this happens. If you play Fortnite and you have put no money into it, you dad's gonna have a default skin like all the time. They don't. I don't think they have free skins. If they do, correct me if I'm wrong, but I swear they just don't have any free skins. And if they do, it's probably from ancient times, from freaking season 2 or something, or chapter 2 rather. And I don't even know what chapter they're in right now. It just be adding shit. But anyway, it is Fortnite's fault. To bring it all around, it is Fortnite's fault. And it's funny because Fortnite didn't even make the battle pass, or at least the concept of it. It first started with Dota 2. Dota 2 was the first game to have a battle pass-esque system. Many people don't know that. They think it was just Fortnite, but it was not. It was Dota 2. And many people also aren't really familiar with Dota 2, so that makes sense as well. But it was Valve. And TF2 also has something similar. They had these things called like campaign passes. I'm not sure if it's still going on, but they were like campaign passes. But the difference between the campaign passes and the battle passes is that they give you access to new modes, new gear, and stuff like that. Like there's actually, it's pretty much an expansion for like $4, which is cool. I mean, at least there's content there, but in comparison to the BPs, man, there's not, the only content are the cosmetics. You know, it's not really worth it. And companies saw that the battle pass model was lucrative and it would net them way more money. Like, obviously gaming is a business, but it's sad that at the end of the day, bro, that's all it really is. I mean, it's obviously it's about entertainment for the consumer. Like I said, we have to empty our pockets to this thing that was seen as a hobby, as an escape, is more so of a business venture than anything. And obviously when you're on the game nowadays, at least, and you see like a cool skin in the battle pass, if you have money, you're gonna be like, yeah, I'm about to drop $10 on this rivals battle pass, or just any other game with a battle pass, like freaking Tekken 8. I'm gonna be honest, I've spent money on the battle pass. Like it got some cool stuff in there, but I really should not have to do that. I've already dropped like, was it 50, $60 on this game, and now I'm gonna have to contribute 10 more or 15 more just because I see something that looks cool. I can't just earn that. It's fucked up, dude. And I think the free rewards are more accessible, especially for the free to play players. You know, like being able to get stuff from just playing the game and not having to spend a single dime seems like it's great in the interest of the player. But again, at the end of the day, it's a freaking business, so oh my god, bro. It's just, man, I think when you play these games and you gain things from just simply playing them in a demonstration of skill without dropping a single penny, not even a demonstration of skill, you could just be playing the game and just having the time of your life on that joint, and getting rewards for being, I don't even want to say dedicated, just being a player, just being someone who's active on that game. It feels more interactive, and wailing out on something just doesn't feel good, bro. Unless you like a pay pig or something, you just used to this life. It's not a vibe. It's not it. Like older games, I would say back to COD, there wasn't even really it wasn't really a grind to get all the camos and stuff unless you like did like 10-hour sessions, right? You probably get that stuff gradually and eventually end up getting gold just by playing the game and just trying new stuff out, you know? Unless you were just super dedicated, which then brings me back to my point about it feeling great to achieve the cool shit. It's You see what I'm saying, bro? Do you see what I'm saying? Getting the cool shit feels better because you have you have done what is required to get the cool shit instead of just simply pulling out your credit card and just saying, "Yep, I'm going to get this now." And you can't tell me it doesn't feel better when you actually have to meet a goal to unlock something. You can't tell me it doesn't. It just, like I said, I feel like I'm speaking more in interest of the player as opposed to what is more lucrative for these companies. But man, I just miss when we were valued. We, the players, were valued. as opposed to just trying to fill up these corporations' pockets and just make them even richer, as opposed to them caring about our experience. So, pretty much battle passes ruin gaming, is my standpoint. Or gaming from a cosmetic sense. Cosmetics are just seen as pretty much investments as opposed to reasons to play the game and to advance and to increase your skill and to give you a goal. Give you a goal. Because seeing that number go up, especially in Call of Duty, dude, it doesn't. I don't like that I have to go back to Call of Duty every single time because there's nothing fucking else out that does this, man. It gives you a purpose. It gives you some direction. It gives you like, just a reason to keep playing. Obviously, not everyone's like this, and it's just a byproduct of getting stuff. But even that's cool. There being a byproduct of playing, and it's something cool. And it's like, oh shit, I just unlocked that. Like I remember when I got the little cherry blossoms skin in Black Ops 3. I don't remember the exact challenge, but I know I just kind of got it randomly. I was like, oh wow, that's cool. And I just don't think there's stuff like that anymore. If there's a battle pass, bro, it's like, oh, you want this loading screen? You want this loading screen? I know you love loading screens. You love loading screens if you love emotes. You love loading screens and emotes and stickers. We aren't being valued as players. I don't appreciate that. That is my point. Battle passes ruin gaming. Conclusion. Ended. Done. Um, yeah. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed this this little rant, I suppose. And as always, I'm glad to see what you guys think in the comments. I usually read every single comment, especially from the last video. I appreciate the input. I appreciate the insight. It's very cool to see how everyone thinks about these topics. So have a good night, have a good afternoon, or have a good morning, and I will catch you all in the next video.